Welcome back. Well, we're just about to go into the tree and finish the cleft. At which point we'll be able to actually meet up with Nora again.
Which will be nice.
Yeah, 'cause then we can actually
So I
get
can
to
see.
stuff that's really different.
Yes, and I can see
For
what you're
somewhat.
doing. So,
That too. Yisha symbol on the wall here, of course.
oh, you're in.
I'm
You've
in the
gone in the.
tree.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think the text in the middle of the symbol is just Yisha written in Dunny. Which we know from Mist 4, of course, because there we see her name written in Dunny, and we learn the Dunny alphabet. There's a couple of drawings on the wall here as well. And the one I know that I was wrong about in my original Let's Play is this one, which I, at the time, thought it was maybe a Barrow or something, but it's actually Yisha herself, as drawn by the Barrow, even though you can't really tell that it's supposed to be her. But it is. And here we can see what happens when you come here, when you already have the Relto book, which of course only happens in the online version. There's not a Relto book here, but just a Relto page.
The other thing you can hear is you can hear the borrow. They're all around the place. I don't know. You may have your sound turned down so low you don't hear it, but there's a lot of borrow sound and the scrabbling of them away. So they're obviously in the cave here.
Yeah. That actually raises a question, because the whole point of this journey is to return the Barrow to Dunny, but chronologically this is taking place real time, which places it after Mist 5, which means that we've already released the Barrow with the whole tablet thing in Mist 5. So is there still any point in doing this? I don't know. Okay, well, let me get that Relto page then. Okay, it wasn't responding, but now it is. And you can see this symbol represents the pillars. So this Relto page gives you the pillars. So that replaces the single pillar leading to the cleft with the 4 pillars that we would normally start with in Complete Chronicles.
And I'm on my Relto, and the 4 pillars are here.
And for reasons unknown, using this Relto page also automatically links you back to Relto.
So, are we going to meet up in the neighborhood so that I can go to your Relto with you?
Yes, we're gonna have to do that, because now we're basically going to go through the 4 basic ages. And again, we're gonna do that reasonably quickly, because they're not really any different than they were in Complete Chronicles, in the offline version. But there are a couple of things you can do with 2 people that you cannot do with 1 person, or that just play out a little bit different. So that's what we're going to be focusing on, like I said before. But in order to do that, we do need to pick up Nora.
There you are.
Yes. You can tell that this neighborhood is not used by anybody but us, because Eddie the Beach Ball and the 4 fire marbles are still lying there. Usually they end up all over the place in neighborhoods that are used by other people. Okay, let's share the Relto book. You have to be a little bit patient when doing that, because nothing appears to happen on my side until I think Nora has clicked on the linking panel.
That's right. You don't look like you're doing anything, and then suddenly the book is open in my face. But as soon as I click on it, you appear to offer me the book.
Exactly.
And the other thing is when I linked to Uralto, I'm not allowed to link in the hut. I link on down by the docks.
I think we
That's
already
just in
covered
case.
that.
Did we?
Yeah.
It was a long time ago.
It's been 2 weeks since the last recording session, which of course you, the viewers, cannot
No,
tell.
it's
But
3 weeks.
Is
It's
it
3 weeks.
3 weeks?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, even 3 weeks. I'm can see
My
it's so
long
long that
twice
even my memory is getting wrong. There's two things, or three things actually, that I need to point out here. For one thing, we have the pillars now, and along with the pillars, we actually also have the journal about the 4 ages in the library now. Now let's just take a quick look at the text for Teledahn as a refresher. Did you want to read that, Nora?
Okay. One of the interesting things about doing with two people, you can both read a book at the same time.
Yeah, you don't even need to be at the same page, so I don't know how that works. But
Right, Teledahn. The truth of a man is found in the darkness, beneath the surface. Some light might reveal only what some men want to be seen. And you were going to explain something about that book?
yeah, because I didn't actually know how to what this stuff at the bottom here meant when I did my original Let's Play. I didn't even really know what it said because the handwriting is so hard to read. But it actually says Rigel Tavok Urpa, which I've been told means writings of Urpa. Apparently he was a Dani prophet. Okay. Other things, of course, we already picked up a couple of Relto pages in the cleft, and actually Relto pages that are not in completed chronicles. One of them gives us this island over here, and the other is responsible for the vultures, or whatever they are, the birds anyway, that are circling around here. You can also hear them occasionally. It's pretty nice.
And you can actually fall off these,
yes.
these bridges, and if you do, you get transported right back to your Relto. So it's very careful. It's very important that I don't fall off. But if you fall off, you just land back on here.
Yeah, for me it's not so much a problem. For you it's more inconvenient because then I have to go and get you again. You can see this island has a weird kind of stone slab on it, and this actually does serve a purpose beyond what we see right now, but I will explain that as soon as we actually can see that happen, and not right now. For those of you who are into that sort of thing, you can actually jump to some of the islands here as well. Let me see if I can make that. The answer is no. It is possible, you just need to jump a little bit later than what I did.
Yes, I think it's called island hopping, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a real sport, and you can get some pretty nice views of your Relto from some of the more distant islands. I'm not sure if you can actually get to the one with the tree on there. It sort of reminds me of the Lone Cypress. Anyway, except it's not a cypress. Alright, Teledahn then is this pillar, which you can tell by the mushroom symbol on the front. You can see it more clearly. Now, I explained before that these ages are all private instances. Unlike the cleft, though, it is possible to share them with someone so that you can go there together to solve the puzzles. Or just look around, whatever you want. But you don't automatically go there. Actually, if Nora tries to use these books, she cannot. And even if she could, it would still take her to her own...
Oops!
Oh, okay, she can use them. Apparently, it was the cleft book that you couldn't use. That was the one.
No, I think you're right. I don't think if you go through, you're going to end up here. I think you had to share it for me.
Yeah, I do have to share it, but I was apparently mistakenly under the belief that that you couldn't use these books at all. But it's the cleft book that you couldn't use. We did actually show that. Okay, well, we're coming up on 10 minutes, so I'm just gonna end the video here, and to save some time, I'm gonna bring back Nora in between the videos, and then we'll continue from there. So I'll see you next time!